I can hear you now.
There we go.
Okay,
Hi.
all right.
Yay, welcome.
Woo!
Oh, I'm so excited.
Can you hear all of us?
Yes.
Yay, awesome.
Check,
Everybody
check,
welcome Violet.
Are you in a hotel?
Does it look like a hotel?
Your bed is like so nicely made. It looks like somebody came and made your bed for you, like a hotel.
I know. Look, can you see my dog?
Oh, I thought that.
Oh.
I didn't know that was a dog.
It looks like roses.
Yeah, it looked like roses, like a hotel left you something nice in her pillow. That's why I love it.
What kind
Choco's
of dog?
on the bed now. He's just a chihuahua.
Choco?
So it came with the hotel?
Hotel free dogs. Nice. Dogs in. Well, how
Yay.
you doing?
That's cute.
Yeah,
How's
how
your
are
day
you?
going?
Oh, my day's so boring. Now it's better. I was watching Twilight before this.
Well, everybody's rewatching Twilight right now.
Why?
I don't know.
It's so cool. Oh my god. The romance, I feel it every second of the movie. I feel it very intensely.
I mean, if I had to pick a movie for Violet, it would probably be Twilight. Okay, let's
Not
see.
maybe it'd be like the Blair Witch Project or something.
my favorite.
When she like puts those eyeballs on and shit. I'm like, Violet is fucking. Have you seen this? You guys do remember she is the demon in the mirror, right?
Spoilers. Okay, so I guess what we first wanted to I have a bunch of questions. I asked everybody what they'd like to ask you, and they came up with a lot of great questions. But what I
shit, is it
wanted
an
to
interview?
ask, because I didn't actually ask this, all the things she said, what made you want to cover that with us? Because I didn't really I knew that song once you like sent it. I was like, oh yeah, this song. But it's not like something that popped into my head.
Bro. I mean, the only thing that I thought about that it would be cool is like, well, if I'm going to cover this with anyone, it has to be Addie because it's like a romance song. It took girls.
I love it. Yay.
So that was the first one that came to my mind, either that or Misery Business. And I'm like, well,
yeah.
I don't know.
I love that song. I love this song, and it has 417,000 views right now.
I don't know why. It's the strength of Russia, I think.
I really think so. Yeah. What for the people watching? What made you choose to watch that song? I'm curious. I'm not
Why?
saying it's not a good song because it is, but it's. I don't know. You have so much like great stuff on your channel. I was like, okay. I mean, sure. Oh wait, I was trying to see.
Yeah, what's it like being the most popular person south of the equator on this side of the hemisphere?
Oh, it's so difficult. I hate it so much.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a lot of questions. So why don't you tell us a little bit about? Somebody said that you speak like 3 languages or something. Is that true?
No.
How many languages do you speak?
Just the two,
Oh.
I think.
Just the 2? What are the 2?
Just
She
the
speaks
two
Portuguese.
of us.
Right? You speak
Portuguese.
That would be weird.
Yeah,
if you didn't speak
Portuguese and English.
Well, no, there are people watching that have no idea. A lot of people don't even know you're from South America.
I know. It doesn't matter how many times I say it and write in my biographies everywhere. People don't know.
Yeah. So you do speak Portuguese. Could you say something in Portuguese for us? Literally just say something in Portuguese for us, like the sentence. Something in Portuguese.
Alguma coisa.
Hey.
Well, that's
You
way
know-
easier.
Yeah.
I got to switch to Portuguese.
Seriously. Portuguese is
E eu
such a romantic
amo a
sounding
sua
language.
camisa, muito linda. Eu
Ooh.
quero uma igual.
I don't know about
said
romantic.
something
Maybe
about
more like
pretty, I don't know.
seductive. That's like those traders like take your clothes off and jump in a pool of Vaseline. Is what
I
that
only
sounded
know
like.
she said pretty because everybody comments Linda on my videos.
Linda.
And I'm like, huh. Linda.
Fun fact: one of my first clients after I left the world of like like office desk jobs and stuff was a Portuguese singer, and he sang beautifully.
Oh, yeah. He is.
His name is Orlando Noves,
Don't do that.
and he's such a good singer.
He is. He's really great.
Portuguese is a whole different ballpark.
Yeah.
It's a very funny accent for us.
Yeah, and the music, it was every single song. Yeah, he could have been. I don't know what he was singing about, but just sounded like he was like about to just like take you out, make your mother proud.
It's very romantic.
Just so romantic, like knock your socks off. I was like, damn, son. Damn.
Okay, so I'm sure you've answered this elsewhere, so I apologize for asking, but I don't actually know, or at least I don't remember. How did you start playing music?
How?
Yeah, like when and like why?
Well, when I was 13, I had the biggest crush on this boy, and he played the guitar, and he was into, metal, like especially Halloween. So I started listening to Halloween to make him like me,
Oh, nice.
but he never did.
That always
We
works
never
out well.
we never hooked up, but then I fell genuinely in love with Halloween, and then I found out Marilyn Manson, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna start playing the guitar myself.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's when it started.
And you went to school for it, right?
I went to songwriting university. Yeah, I graduated.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So some
So-
of these questions were like, we get asked this all
By
the
the way,
time.
Chad, I don't know that Violet can see you in our chat right now.
Yeah. Are you
'cause-
looking at her chat at the chat?
I'm looking at Brad on Discord, but I'm also
Oh.
watching the stream on my phone.
Oh,
okay.
oh, he's looking at me. Hey.
It's a shirt.
Yeah.
It's the
Everybody
shirt.
asks people, what is your
It's the shirt.
what is your what's your favorite song to cover and like favorite artists to work with and all stuff. That let's get that out of the way so that we.
You want to switch me chairs?
What?
You want to switch me chairs since you're
Why?
talking to her more? So she's like talking to you. Let's switch chairs.
What? No, I can just
Huh?
change
Not
the
spots,
camera.
just
You can?
chairs.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not that hard.
okay.
Oh shit.
Is it gonna change?
Maybe I shouldn't do this. Oh shit, I think I might have shown something.
Whoa. Why
Hang
don't you
on.
literally just switch me chairs
on.
and play? Make it easy, you dummy.
hang on. I can do it. I know what I'm doing.
Did you
Violet,
just
I have
show
a-
that?
I have a
Yeah.
question while we're waiting.
I think it's fine.
About like your band background. Like, have you been in a bunch of bands, or have you mostly just done music mostly by yourself, or how's that for you?
I mean, I did have two bands when I was 13, 14. It was my two first bands. And the only songs we played were like Hotel California and Paradise City by
Which
Guns
is
N'
all
Roses.
really you need to play.
Wait,
but
the only songs you played were like two incredibly
Yeah.
difficult songs to play?
I mean, I guess that's why those were the only songs we played, because they were so long and so
It took
difficult
so
to
long
learn.
Yeah.
covered the whole
Does it?
set. So right when you
And I-
started then with music, you did like get together bands or like join a band or something. 'Cause You
Yeah.
said 13, right? Oh, okay.
First, I had this one band that we played Hotel California, and then I found this different band where we played cooler stuff like Guns N' Roses and, for some reason, Stevie Ray Vaughan, like bluesy shit. And we played for like 2 years. And then I started playing on my own, and then I moved to London to study songwriting. And
You
then it
lived
was
in London?
1,000% on my own. Yeah.
Wow. How long ago was that?
I lived there for 5 years almost. I've been back for, I guess it's been 4 years since
How-
I've moved back.
Tell us about that weather difference. What's that like going from like the tropical warmth
Freezing.
to London, gray skies and
I just hate everything now.
Yeah.
I hate the heat and I hate the cold, and I'm never happy.
yeah.
I can relate to that.
So it wasn't something like where you ended up appreciating more about home. It's like, oh, I have to go back.
It was at the beginning. It was especially because Londoners, their mood is so specific to the weather. It's so affected by it. But the problem is that the shitty weather is the norm.
Yeah.
So everyone is in a bad mood always.
So can you give us
At least in my circle.
Can you give us a London accent? Did you learn how to say anything like with a UK accent there or anything like that? Give us a shot.
Can I have a cup of water? I'd love a cup of water.
Emily would approve. Good
so
job.
nice. That's so wait. You became so like lovely and
I know.
and, like, innocent for a moment.
I lost my British accent. If I go back far enough on my YouTube channel, I sound so British.
Yeah.
I
Really?
lost it.
You started to just kind of adapt it, huh? Because like when in Rome kind of thing?
Well, my brain is like a sponge because English is not my first language. I just start sounding like the people who I'm
Right.
around the most.
Yeah.
I see.
So
That makes sense.
Now
So
it's
when
all
did you start
American.
learning English?
when?
Yeah.
My God, I was like,
And why?
10.
Like why so many people internationally learn English and I never understand.
Well, I mean, it's
it's-
because it's probably one of the
know,
most
I
popular
know.
languages. Yeah.
But besides that,
I know the
When the
actual
world is pretty
why.
much backed by the U.S. dollar, people they're going to put English in every airport in the world.
I'm just
so.
extremely jealous is all.
that she knows English.
You have to. I mean, at preschool, we already had English lessons. I remember learning how to say
Yeah.
fish, table, book.
Wow.
And then when I got older, I got really into movies, and my thing was I would watch my favorite movies over and over again, enough so I would memorize the
Yeah.
lines in English. So I would start working on my accent, and I started having private lessons, and
What's wild is you
you just
don't
can't get away.
is you don't even live in London or the I won't say where you live, won't give away your location, but you're not living in the United States right now. But your English is so fucking good. So like my buddy who I recorded, he has such a heavy, thick Portuguese accent. Sometimes I can barely understand him. But you, it doesn't. Her accent doesn't sound anything like his.
Well, they're not from the same country.
Brazil?
No, he's from Portugal.
No,
He's
he's
from
not.
Portugal.
He's from Brazil.
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
No, oh, okay.
oh,
Are you from Brazil?
I'm from Brazil. Yes.
Yes. Hey, what is that gigantic statue? Is that in Brazil? Is it a big, huge statue up on a mountain? Is that the statue of Christ? Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that Brazil?
Yes.
I want to visit that. That looks awesome.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Brad, that's like asking what the Statue of Liberty is. Like, like yes.
There's
Not
yeah,
everybody
you
knows
guys
about
have the Statue of Liberty.
Sao
We have
Paulo.
Jesus Christ on a rock.
Nice.
Okay. So wait, we didn't actually answer the questions that were asked. Like, what's your favorite song that you've covered? And
Oh,
yeah.
If you've done too many, you can narrow it down to just like the last
we always
year or
struggle
two or
with that.
something. Because, you know, when you have 3 million covers, it's like sometimes just whatever the mood you're in. How about what's your favorite
yes.
song you've covered from like a metal band that you can think of?
From like a metal band. I mean, I loved the latest Disturbed cover I did. I'm like, yeah, it sounds different enough
Yeah.
that people liked it.
I haven't heard the original song yet, and someone just requested it actually earlier for us to live learn. So we're going to be learning that song later.
Somebody drop that in the chat for the
Holy shit,
viewers,
that's
please.
awesome.
Yeah, the vengeful one.
Addie, drop that in the chat for everybody.
What?
Her most recent Disturbed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys go check this out later. Brad, you are being a dork.
He's always
Thanks,
being a dork.
chat.
Thank you, ECJM Death, for the $5 donation. I discovered y'all during a very hard time in my life. Violet, Lauren, and Halocene got me through it. Thanks for giving me my daily serotonin. Love ya. Oh, that's nice.
That's so cute. Oh,
And thank you, Navigator, for the $25 for Given Up by Lincoln Park.
Violet, could you give a little happy birthday shout out for? We got a bunch of birthdays in the chat. Could you just all encompassing?
oh, just happy birthday to whoever is
Just quite a few.
getting
yeah.
older
Everybody.
today.
We're getting asked a bunch, yeah. So I'm just. They're not gonna
It's
let
a
it go.
best birthday to have, like Friday the 13th.
Oh,
Cool
Today
birthday.
is Friday the 13th. It's a perfect day to
Yeah.
have Violet on.
I know.
I think this was an accident.
Okay.
Well, could you say happy birthday then? Just say happy birthday, chat.
Happy birthday, Chad.
Sound like a
Sound like Chad. So Chad.
Chad. Chad's like, yeah. You hear that, Brad?
Yes,
In the room,
I
Chad?
Violet, if you had to have either breakfast foods, lunch foods, or dinner foods for like a whole month, which one would
Breakfast,
you pick?
breakfast, breakfast,
Really?
breakfast.
That's correct.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I hate
Joke
Oh my
around.
God.
The real questions.
The only breakfast that I always have is a smoothie with bananas, peanut butter, and like protein powder.
Oh,
I
that
would
does sound
have
really
that
good.
shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day, every day.
So it's
So
like
good.
something you
That's what
wake
I
up
had
and
this
get
morning.
excited for.
Oh my
Pretty
God,
much.
it's so good. It's so good.
Well, I got a question. I got to piggyback on something you said just a moment ago. You said, yeah, when I tend to hang around people, I start to sound like them. So if we start hanging around,
Yes.
if we ever get
I
the
would
chance
start
to hang
sounding
out,
like you.
either you or me, or I was actually going to say Babbitt, do you think you're going to start screaming? That's what I'm wondering. It's Violet all of a sudden because you hang around it enough.
Do you think that's how it works? I would be so excited.
I know,
Oh my
right?
God, I would be around her all the time.
But
Just
then
to
you probably
absorb
would be
the
around Addie
rabbitness.
enough that you start just sounding like a
It
rooster.
just starts, yes.
Because when Addie
Yeah.
tries to scream, she sounds like a rooster.
Someone said, when is she planning to marry Addie so she can move to the U.S.? Also, does she ever plan to stream?
I mean, the Twitch account is already there. I already have so many subscribers that are not saying anything from me. I already have the setup because it looks good already.
It does.
I just don't know what the fuck I would do live.
Dude, just get on and talk
Just get
like
a little
this.
acoustic
This is
guitar,
what people
talk,
want.
talk for 10 minutes, play a song, and then talk for 10 minutes, play a song. You know, that's how
Yeah,
we started.
I
We
guess.
didn't really have a whole lot going for us. We just had an acoustic guitar. We chatted, Q&A, and then you just, once you do it enough, you start to, you know, next stream, you're able to play a couple more songs than last, and before you know it, you have a repertoire. If that's what you want to do, you could also play games. Lauren plays games, you know. Addie plays games once in a blue.
I don't know how to play. I would love to play games because it would give me something to do.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to play any games.
Do you know what people? You know what people would love to see that you don't have to even know how to play games for? Play horror games. People would give you all the monies.
Like any horror game? I
Yeah,
would love
just
to
like
play horror games.
Yeah, just like scary games.
Especially because
like
the room's dark, actually. It'd be
people love to
perfect.
watch other people get scared, and watching you play a horror game, like that's
If
like
Violet played the horror game, I have a feeling the game would be like, it's Violet! The game would be scared. Sit down with her eyes, do that
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, the chat would probably help you too.
Can people recommend me a horror game?
yeah. People are in the chat. They're going. They're
Five
going
Nights at
crazy.
Freddy's a horror game?
Well, yeah. Well, yes.
Or is that like a silly
Is
horror?
it a teddy bear thing?
Yeah, it's a little more silly, but I mean, it's still
Oh.
it's like a jump scare kind of scary. Resident Evil. Everybody wants Resident Evil.
Like the
Resident
you gotta-
Evil.
There's so many Resident Evils, though. They need to specify which one. Excuse me.
Any Alien.
The only one I remember is
that?
Slender Man.
Ooh, yeah, stuff like that.
Oh my God! Thank you for the 10 gifted subs.
Resident
from
Evil might be
Atu.
challenging it, wouldn't it? I remember those games being pretty hard. You got to like solve a bunch of puzzles and shit.
Really?
I
And
think
then at the end
chat
of the
would,
puzzle,
like,
it just
help,
scares
though.
you.
Like maybe you should
I thought
start
it was
with, like,
just
an
running
older one.
away.
They probably would help, like Joe said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start with like an older one that like a lot of people have already played, but
Yeah.
they'd like to see you go through it the first time. I think people like that. And they could like tell you where
I'm
to go.
scared already.
Some of these questions.
Farmville.
Farmville?
My
Classic.
crops, no, my
That
turnips.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
those.
that's not a horror game?
A lot of people are asking about She Won't Live. Are you still planning on releasing stuff with them?
Yes, hell yeah. We have an entire album worth of songs that we're just trying to finish. For the love of God, it needs to be done.
Yeah.
It's literally just tweaking like so many like tiny things and then just
Can you
Getting
tell us about
original
that
music
band?
is hard. It's like really original music is so much harder because it's just like
You care?
that's not. I mean, I guess
don't
it's,
say that.
you care more about the details, and it's obviously like just difficult having something come from you. It's a lot more personal.
Who are the people involved with She Won't Live? And how did that start?
Where the Toby Wright and Brian DMR, they just sent me an email. I think they found my cover of Toss a Coin to Your Witcher or something. And they just started, well, it was Brian sending me the email, and then he started dropping all these names. Like, yeah, Toby worked with Metallica and Alice in Chains, and he has a couple of Grammys. And I'm like, cool, I've made it. I'm like, yes, of course. You need a singer? I'll sing. I'll write.
That's
Anything
awesome.
you want. And it turns out they're super cool. They're so funny and kind. It's really cool working with them. And
Where are they
it's
from?
just they're from the US.
Yeah,
Toby is in LA right now. He used to live in Nashville, and Brian is
very
in
cool.
a place that with only farms. Forget the state.
Idaho.
Idaho, probably.
There's a lot of states here that are like that, but yeah. Nebraska.
So many questions. Have you ever sang opera in the past?
Not for real.
Do you have
Just-
any classical training?
I mean, no, I learned how to sing a couple of operas just for the sake of it, but not really.
That's cool.
But
If
I'd
you-
love to.
Violet, if you could duet with one singer today, who would it be? and why?
Meg Myers.
Who?
Meg Myers.
Meg Myers. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So,
She's so
hey,
good.
Addie, go
What?
tell Amy Lee to. We don't need her. Go.
Sorry, Amy.
A duet with Amy Lee. According to
Sorry,
people,
Amy.
they would not be able to tell the difference. Apparently, I disagree completely. But the fuck am I gonna sing with Amy Lee for?
Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, Meg is pretty cool. You recently showed me a song of theirs. I think that's a very cool
I don't know Meg Myers.
sound. I like it.
She is not that big.
Yeah, not
she
at
is
all.
not
but
that big.
how did you come
But
across Meg?
I would do anything for that woman. I love her so much. Everything she makes.
I'm gonna have to check.
I
this
think
out.
the songs she writes they're just so weird, and the way she sings, she sounds crazy.
It's like dark singer-songwritery and folky, but it has really cool sounds in it. Like, I've only heard a couple. That Desire song's pretty cool.
A lot
That
of people
Desire
are,
song it's pretty cool.
people are asking about your makeup. How long does it take you? You clearly seem passionate about it. What drew you to learning about makeup?
I just couldn't stand seeing myself on camera without a lot of makeup on. Not because I think I look horrible, just because it looks kind of boring.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, I don't know.
I think a lot of
But
people.
I'm terrible at makeup. I only know one thing that I do over and over again. I just change the color.
Okay.
I know nothing about matching colors. All of the blushes that I have, none of them match with my eyeshadows. And I'm like, what the fuck? How do people do this?
Just drop a
So I
DM
tried
in
to
Joe's
put just
inbox
a
one of these
little bit.
days. He'll help you out.
We'll send her the video of us doing that.
Oh my god. Yeah,
The
that's a deep
signature look.
dive. We have this super old video where I was like, hey, because the trend was going around like my husband does my makeup or whatever. And I was like, what if my band did my makeup? So each of the band members took turns doing my makeup.
That's so cool.
No, it's the dumbest video, I think, on our channel. It still exists if anyone wants to look for it.
That's so fucking cool.
Thank you,
Who was
Chad.
the best one though, in your opinion? Who did better?
I don't know.
I honestly think that I
Nobody
bad.
started
tried.
better. I think Joe finished better.
None
Mine
of-
went off
none
the
of them
rails,
Which
and
actually
then I
tried.
started to
I'm
just
pretty
do
sure the
art on your
finish
face.
is what
The finish is what matters,
really
yeah.
matters, but not. Well,
I think my favorite part of that video is when Brad was like, okay, I need to start with foundation. So like he at least knew that. And then he he picks up like 4 things of foundation and can't seem to find. He's like, like he doesn't know that they're foundation.
Hey, I bought male makeup recently. It's called War Paint. I'm not giving them a shout out or whatever.
What?
But there,
War paint?
yeah, do you know what that is?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, I was like, I just saw my feed, and then it was like, makeup for men, war paint, fucking masculine, bah, explosions and tigers, and wow. And I was
doesn't-
like, I'm gonna buy this. Put it on.
Are you wearing it right now?
Instantly. I did not put it on today. No, it's just foundation or concealer or whatever. No, but I agree though, because like under these lights and stuff, sometimes, especially me getting
Yeah.
in my old man skin age, it helps to kind of like, you know, just kind of even shit out. When you're on camera every fucking day, you know,
A
helps us.
4K camera does not forgive.
No, it does
It's
not.
very difficult
Yeah.
switching cameras to like a high quality camera. You're like, oh my god, I'm old. I have wrinkles. Ugh.
It it helps even the skin tone out too. Like, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I
But
don't know
why-
what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna stop. saying
Why
like I do.
buy makeup specifically for men? It works the same way.
Okay, because
You
I
feel
don't want it to
better
be in a
about it.
fucking pink.
It's not in pink.
None of them are
Whatchamacallit.
pink.
No, but my war paint
And
is
why would you have a
fucking
problem with having something
black is
pink?
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
To be honest, if you buy the ones that are meant for women, they're probably going to be better because then
Yeah,
you
I
can
thought about
actually
that,
pick
but
the
I was-
brand.
I was pretty sold by the. Why? Why can't I have my own
Hey.
fucking thing?
you guys
It's
still buy
fine,
girls'
I'm just-
deodorant and it doesn't work.
Yeah, and
Compared to men's.
girls use men's razors, so who cares? Like whatever.
That's the
I
opposite
would
of
Oh,
what we're
dang.
saying.
Yeah, I do.
I just made your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That's we buy the opposite gender stuff because
I
it's
just-
better.
No,
to
wait, no,
try
no,
it
no,
so
I
I
didn't.
can-
No, I said you still buy women's deodorant that does not work. I know because I use it.
Joe uses any
I've been
deodorant
out
that's
for a
nearby
while.
because about half the music videos he shows up, she goes, "Fuck, I forgot to put on deodorant."
How?
And I'm like, "Take this." He's like, Addie's like, "Take it." I think it works fine. I just thought, why? What's the difference if Maybelline showed up in my feed and I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna buy that. That
mean-
looks good." Hey, wait. Okay, I thought it looks good. I bought it. I like it. Who cares?
Okay, I will say
I've used your makeup before.
sometimes I like to buy a piece of makeup for the packaging, I admit. So, like, I get that.
I had
that
no
you're
idea what
like,
the packaging was going to look like. It didn't show me. It just said it was called War Paint, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Okay, well, it gives you a good feeling, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. That's all makeup is
okay,
for.
It does.
Question for Violet. How did you become the demon in the mirror? What were the thoughts behind it all? What were the thoughts? Violet, tell us.
Yeah, tell us, Violet. How did you come up with that idea? It's a great idea. And how did
I
you...
mean, I think if I tell my side of the story, it's going to be a little bit funny because I didn't even know that was happening. months ago. Hey, I'm going to say Halocene because I didn't know who it was specifically. You guys DM'd me and you're like, it would be so cool if we could see your face in the video. I'm like, hell yeah, that's such a cool idea. Thank you so much for including me. And then Addie texts me. You're like, hold on, I didn't know this was happening. That was Brad. Let me check. And then we never spoke of it again.
For like 6 months.
I'm like, okay, cool. I think they're doing something else. And then a day before the video drops, Brad is like sending me all of these screenshots. I'm like, oh, cool. We're doing this again.
Well, I actually, Violet, that night, I was sitting in here and I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to like do a bunch of examples because I was actually planning on you filming yourself in front of like a green screen or a black screen, and then I was gonna like totally redo it all like from scratch. And so I had shot some video tutorials of me telling you like how to do it. I was like, fuck, this is gonna take forever. This is way more effort than I need to be getting her to do. And I was like, why don't I just see if I went and looked at your video, right? And I was like, let me just try. So I just masked out Violet from, what's the video called? Blooming. And I just, as an example, I was going to just use that as an example when I showed Violet, and it worked so well. I was like, well, fuck, maybe I can just use this.
Yeah.
And I don't think you were like, too, because I was like, do you have the footage? And you're like, I don't even have it. Something happened. It's all gone now. So we ended up just using that because the example looks so good.
Yeah.
We didn't even bother swapping it out with 4K footage or anything because, your face is kind of small in the mirror. So
I want to know how you got her in the test. How did you get her in the Rorschach test? Because that people thought that was real, and it's not.
yeah, so that I took, I found a picture of Violet, and I brought it into Photoshop, and I just like took all the color out, made it black and white, and then like just slowly I put like a different kind of like brush on it, so the lines and stuff looked inky or whatever, and then I just blended it with a still frame of the whatever, and then I brought that into After Effects, and then I motion tracked it onto the thing.
Oh,
so
that's
yeah,
so cool.
so it looked like we had an actual ink blot test Rorschach that was printed with Violet on it. We didn't. We shot everything there. We came back, and I was like, hey, maybe I could put Violet into this.
Well, we thought, when we were shooting those mirror things, we were like, oh, I wonder if we could actually make the shot work. But we were in such a rush. It was like not a whole lot of planning on our part. So I'm glad that it worked.
Honestly, if she would have been in the video too, like in person, probably singing and everything, we're just waiting to literally extract her from Brazil. We're just waiting for her to make her way up to the States. I promise you, we'll never let her go back south of the border ever again. Once you're here, there's too many people here
Do you have any idea about how long that process takes? I have no clue.
It's not right now. It's not a matter of how long the process takes. Because it doesn't take that long. The only issue is that because of COVID is still a thing.
Yeah.
The consuls here are all closed. So even if I get my visa tomorrow, I would have to make an appointment to go to the consul whenever it opens for me to get the stamp.
Got it.
So the visa will be done even before the consuls open.
So it sounds like a plan. It sounds like you are at some point looking to go to the States, though. Is that right?
I mean, next year.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
I think that's a reasonable time frame.
Well, that aligns perfectly with a possible tour that everybody keeps asking about.
I know, right?
So everybody's asking about that, and we've kind of mentioned it in our stream, but I don't know if I've even said it to you directly. But we have tried to book shows, and basically...
You're playing Madison Square Garden in 3 weeks. Get on a plane.
No. No. Basically, like, everything is booked because everybody's rebooking from all of the cancellations. So, like, all of 2020's, like, shows rescheduled to this, like, fall and, like, next spring. But then there's also, like, some this fall that are getting rescheduled because of, like...
Some states are
some states are closing down again.
Yeah.
So it's, like...
Because of Delta.
We spoke with a tour guide or an agent.
No, a tour
yesterday.
guide. We're at Disneyland, and our
Tour
tour
guide.
guide on the Jungle Cruise. We're like, hey, show us so we can...
And he was basically just like, I'm no longer a booking agent. I'm a rescheduling agent. Like, he's just like, there's just no. So the people that are trying to, like, now go on tour, like, don't even have a shot because it's all just rescheduling stuff. So, like, the chances of us actually being able to play are so slim. So all y'all that are waiting for live shows from us, just keep waiting. Just hang in
So wait,
there.
so 2022 is not even possible anymore?
Maybe, but we'll...
Maybe.
Yeah.
If so, probably late 2022. But we'll
We're
see.
working on it.
We're working our
We'll
best.
have our people call your people.
So what do you have in the pipeline if you feel like sharing? You don't have to though. If you like I like keeping the secrets sometimes.
Oh my God. For life or for covers?
Whatever you like to talk about.
Whatever you've got going on.
Well, I don't know. For my next video, I'm gonna dress up as a possessed nun. I really want to do that. I already bought the clothes, the crucifix.
That's so much fun.
She already bought the clothes, and by that she means she bought like regular people clothes, so that she could dress up as a regular person. She already has the dead nun clothes.
It's gonna be a nun, a dead nun or
Nun-
possessed nun. I
nun-
don't know yet.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Could you spill the beans on what song it is, or is that we should keep that a secret?
I mean, I guess it's whatever. I don't think it's gonna be up this Sunday just because it's just it's so complicated. So
Yeah.
I need some time with it. But it's gonna be a metal version of "Begging," the song that's popping right now.
Begging. Who sings
I'm
that?
begging you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you an X-Men fan? Do you like comic books at all? Because I'm not going to lie, your hair reminds me a lot of Rogue, and I'm sure you've got that before. No?
I think the one movie with Rogue was the only X-Men movie I watched.
That's okay. That's the worst movie of all comic book movies of all time.
I guess that's a trend with me. I always I tend to watch the worst thing out of every franchise, but then I just like it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. That's
The same thing with Batman. I love the Batman with Poison Ivy and the
Jim Carrey.
Iceman.
Was that a Clooney
loved
Batman?
that.
That was...
Yes, the Clooney Batman.
Oh, yeah.
I was
kinda like that
obsessed
one,
with
too.
Poison Ivy when I was young. I was like, I want to be her when I grow up. And I did. What are some of your guilty pleasures? Or do you have, I don't know, I think that, what are you doing to me? I don't want it there. Don't mess with my shit.
Sorry, it was right. You're
Invasive.
blocking your face.
Yeah, do you have guilty pleasures?
For music or what?
Just in general, I guess.
I don't know. I don't feel guilty about liking anything. Like, I like Justin Bieber. I like Dua Lipa. I like some rom-coms.
So good.
Dua Lipa's so good.
Oh, Dua Lipa's so
Like, I was getting ready right now and I was listening to Bruno Mars.
Have you covered any Dua Lipa songs? You would sound so good.
No.
You have
No, I did think
to.
about it, though. I do love her stuff.
Yeah, her stuff makes me move for sure. When that shit comes on the radio, oh my goodness. So good. She actually ripped off one of our songs. What was that song? Levitating?
No, so yeah, we were playing one of our songs is Singularity, and someone was like, "This sounds like Levitating by Dua Lipa," and we were like, "What?"
And our song's called Singularity. So the air, what is it?
Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, it's just like a little riff in it, and we were like, "Oh my god!" And then we played it back. We're like, "It really does sound like," but we were first, so
by
she stole from us.
several years. But we were like, you know what? We enjoy your song enough. I think we'll let it slide.
I was going to say you can totally sue her. That would be so fun.
So if you like other genres and stuff, do you ever feel like trapped by being in the genre that you are? Do you ever like want to do other stuff but don't, or are you pretty happy like doing like the rock vibes?
I just feel trapped sometimes because I apparently I don't know what works on YouTube anymore or ever. Like the tattoo thing.
How so? We just collectively had a video that's almost at 500,000 views in a week, so it seems to be doing pretty well.
Not for Violet. Those numbers are
Exactly.
small
And I'm
change.
like,
Expect it, yeah.
if you had asked me, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like 100K
Yeah,
or something.
right.
When I did the Disturbed thing, I thought that was gonna blow up because everybody loves Disturbed on my channel, but it was the opposite. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how to judge things.
Yeah, it is confusing. We've kind of had a similar situation. Like we covered "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence. We're like, that would be a big one, and it's like, fine. but our cover of "Going Under," which is not nearly as big of a song, is like one of our most viewed, and it's like, huh?
What's up with that?
I don't know.
I don't
make
get
sense.
it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
People
Probably
are
just
so
like-
confusing.
Probably just like good timing, right? Because like not as many people have covered that, so and people like forgot about it maybe. So they're like, oh shit! Like that's why I think the most recent one is doing well. Because
Which one?
I could be wrong.
No,
All
it's
the
because
things she
Violet's in it,
said.
dude. That's why it's doing well.
Yes, that's a given. But like it was it was good timing to like put that out there, and people were like, oh my god, I forgot about that song, which
Yeah.
including me.
Oh,
once-
me too. Yeah.
Once I found out we were doing it, I was like, oh yeah, totally. That was like huge. So I think it was
Maybe.
good timing, good choice.
But like as I was uploading the video, I had this sinking feeling. I'm like, oh shit, I made the wrong choice. We should have done Misery Business instead because everybody's listening to Good For You and everyone is talking about Misery Business. I'm like, oh, it would be perfect timing then.
Yeah.
So again, I don't know how to judge these things. I just do it. And
But
it's
if
like
you-
playing the lottery.
If you were gonna just like kind of do whatever you wanted or something, would you do something like totally off the cuff? Would you do like a Dua Lipa song or something like wacky like that?
Oh man, I would just do way more, I'd say obscure songs from more
Yeah.
obscure artists that I love.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, my favorite covers that I've done on YouTube, no one knows the fucking song, but I think I just did it so well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, that's the truth. A lot of people don't understand, it is our way of life. So we love playing music, and as musicians, like the singles are so much fun to do, but there are so many other songs that we all as artists would prefer to do. But we also have to take into consideration that like it is our way of living, and like unfortunately, like people just tend to like top 40 or the more popular songs. And so
Yeah.
if we want to keep paying the bills and keep the lights on, it's like it's harder to dig into the deeper, songs. Not just because like you couldn't just throw it up on the channel and be like, cool, it didn't matter that it did. It kind of like the way that the algorithms work, it might hurt your next song, which happens to be a big single too. So it's like, I see what you're saying is like you kind of have to sometimes just target the more popular songs, Keep
Yeah, it's like a trend. Every time people suggest new bands for me to cover, I just know for a fact I'm gonna open their Spotify account, and I'm gonna cover one of the 3 songs that's at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't really deviate from that because
It's so much work that goes into it too. It's like
it's so much work and
It's
it's
so
so
much
much money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It costs a lot of money. Like, I mean, Joe, just in gas, just to drive here to shoot videos. And then, like, if we decide to have props in them, then you have lights and then fog juice
Well,
and
we have
things
to
like
get a
this. And then-
babysitter, too.
And a
It's kind
babysitter
of-
sometimes. And, like
Oh,
it costs money to make money. And it'd be a shame if you spent a bunch of money on, like, I don't know, a stupid Deadpool cover that was $700 that fucking went nowhere. Like,
That was only $700.
all things considered, it was pretty good.
We
Yeah.
are badass.
Yeah.
How did we do that for $700?
Yeah, it was $200 to get Deadpool to drive out, and then it was like $200 for the venue, and then
I'm
or the venue.
impressed by ourselves.
Yeah,
That's great.
but sometimes you do just come across an idea that you just
No, I'm sorry. Violet can't sing with us because she
latency.
is delayed from
Yeah.
us. So when we talk, there's like
I bet there is
good
a massive delay. Yeah.
1 second delay from what we say to what she says. I will babysit you. Babysit for you. If you were not doing music, what do you think you'd be doing?
I would have gone to philosophy university, so I'd probably be a teacher. Or if I decided to go with my childhood dream, I would have studied marine biology, so I could go to South Africa and look at the great white sharks jumping out of the water. That'd be my job.
You're a fucking boss.
Nice.
I could get nowhere
That's-
near a shark.
That's my ultimate dream in life. It still
Swimming
is.
with the sharks?
I tell everyone that I have to go cage diving at some point to
Dude.
see a great white shark in
Lyle,
front
that is
of
like
me.
the most hardcore thing I've heard
I'll
of
go with
anybody
you.
say. What? Are you fucking
Can
kidding
we
me?
go?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Joe, you want to go play some backgammon or some shit while these fucking crazy ass chicks go swim with fucking
Backgammon
great
scares me,
white sharks?
even.
That'd be the best fucking vlog.
The ocean scares me so much. It's like it's the most terrifying place.
It's fine. I have
But you're
like
in a
the
cage.
most. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, but it's a fucking great one. Have you not seen? I've seen sharks literally get in the cage.
I've seen them swallow them whole.
Yeah.
The cage.
Not really. I'm just trying to.
no, you haven't.
Yeah, have you seen the movie Jaws? It's fucking real.
Yeah, I think like I'm afraid of the crap that like doesn't make any sense, like fire. Like I'm just afraid of like flames.
Excuse
or
me.
hot
Makes
things.
a lot of sense being
What?
scared of fire.
No, but like
no.
a
If I'm like,
sparkler.
Addie, catch here the keys to the car, and she's like, ah, fuck, and like,
So you're a
that's what she
water
means.
person. Makes sense if you're
Ma-
really
Well,
scared of fire.
But
You
I'm
go
not
the
afraid
opposite
of
way.
like what I'm trying to say is like I could go skydiving or I would go I would go
Oh, would
swimming
you go
with sharks.
skydiving, Violet?
Oh my god.
Skydiving with sharks. She's like, yeah, let's do it.
I think I'd have to be forced. I mean, if Addie and Lauren would do it, I'm like, cool. I
Or,
can't
like,
be the only
doing the
one
V
who are
thing.
doing it.
Oh,
You know, like
yeah.
holding hands in a V, we skydiving together.
Shit. And that sounds like a viral
Do
video.
that and do a cover of Skyfall.
Or free falling.
That's the
Tom Petty.
challenge. We sing Skyfall while falling from the sky.
That's impossible.
Hell yeah.
I've actually been indoor skydiving before, and you cannot open your mouth.
No, in fact, they say if you even try, it just like forces pressure, all the moisture in your mouth, and it just goes all over your face. You can't stop. You cannot open
It's
your
the
mouth.
weirdest feeling.
Yeah.
It's really wacky.
Was it inside of one of those tubes
Yeah.
with the wind?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I took my mom for her 50th birthday, and then I took Brad for his, I don't remember, 60th birthday?
What?
Yeah. Yeah. it
My
was-
birthday?
yeah.
Hey, so, Violet, you say you're into marine biology. Answer me this question. What is the apex predator at the very top of the food chain in the ocean? There's nothing. It has no predators besides humans, but we're talking about just the ocean here. Is it the great white shark or is it a different animal?
no, it's not the great white shark because orcas kill great white sharks, don't they?
got it right!
Yeah, I remember.
Didn't you want to be a marine
I
biologist?
did. That's why I was asking her the question.
So why sharks though?
Why sharks what? No, I fucking don't like sharks.
That's
But
what
that's-
deterred him.
This would deter me. I was like, wait, there's sharks in there? Because when you're a kid, you're fearless, and then one day you grow up, and then you have an existential crisis, and then you have anxiety and panic attacks. See, my thing, I
AKA
don't.
you
I,
watch Jaws.
no, I've never seen the whole thing of Jaws actually, but
No
I won't
way. Are you
spoil it.
kidding me?
yeah, I'm not kidding. But what I would say though is like my issue right now, I probably could go cage diving with you guys, and statistically, I
In a
know
lake.
I'd be okay. You don't understand what scares me is I'd get in the water and I would start to like fantasize or be like the existential crisis would kick in that if I was out in the open water with the shark, my mind would have a panic attack. I don't even have to be in it, just thinking
Yeah.
of it. It's like being in an airplane and you have a panic attack and you're just like, okay, get out of here. Oh my God. Like just thinking of like a shark eating me. Oh, fuck that noise.
Panic attacks are a bitch. They don't
no,
really allow you to do things even if
Panic
you're not
attacks
actually
suck.
like.
I think I could go cage diving though. I think I could talk myself
You
into it.
think?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I think I could.
The confined space and everything, like I don't know.
But I'd actually probably even like start getting tripped up just like being underwater with a scuba tank. Like, oh my God, what if the air goes out? Like,
Yeah.
you know
That's
what I
what
mean?
would scare me
Exactly.
the most,
Yeah.
honestly.
This like the scuba tank and stuff. Yeah.
We'll do a
Air.
lake first, Brad.
I'll start with a bathtub.
I mean, everyone is going to be in the boat together. Me and Addie, we can go first. And then you guys warm up to the idea. You can check out the shark because it's going to be swimming around the boat. You can have a couple of drinks. I don't know if you can do that. You relax. And the cage is so close to the boat. And it's so close to surface. You can see
Yeah.
the sunlight.
Is she seducing our entire band right now into going cage diving with sharks? It's kind of
It's
working.
so cool. That's
Like-
so cool.
I'm like, this sounds rad. Let's go dive by a shark. Fuck yeah, a couple of drinks. You get eaten by a shark.
Question: how comfortable was Violet on the high notes on the Hotel California cover? Oh, you sounded good to me.
Man, not that comfortable.
Oh, really?
No, it took me, I'll kid you not, like 15 takes of the entire verse.
Wow.
Because I was singing so softly and so high.
Who do you think would win a cage fight, Violet or Addie?
Violet.
Nah, Addie has the nails. She would like
That is true.
grab my eyeballs out of my skull.
That is true. That's what I have them for. They're self-defense
It's true.
mechanisms.
Can't get anywhere near her
I
anymore.
got 10 knives.
Are you into sports by chance? I know soccer is like gigantic down there, but I'm just wondering.
No, football.
I mean,
Football.
it's football.
Yes,
It's
it
not
is.
fucking soccer.
I take that back.
I get really into it, but only during the World Cup. And then, hell yeah, I watch every game.
Nice. How many games are in the World Cup?
What?
Well, you just said when the World Cup, I watch every game.
How many games are in the World Cup?
No,
Well, it depends how far you go.
Yeah.
It's a tournament.
But the World Cup is just one game, isn't it?
No, I
Or is it
I
like
don't know the
basketball?
rules, but I guess it's impossible for a team to play just once, right?
Is
That's how it works, right?
No, I don't know anything about football, so I'm wondering if
It
like
might
the
be
is
double
playoffs.
elimination.
Is it like you play several times? Like so in basketball here, the teams will play each other 7 times, and whoever wins the most out of 7 moves on to the next. Is that like how soccer and football work?
Why did you sound Russian?
Well, I don't know what they're talking about. I know
It's
they're Russian.
I think it's double
I guess that's how
elimination.
it works. Like categories, and then the categories get smaller and smaller until you get
Yeah.
to the finalists.
Yes. Who's your favorite
Man,
team?
people are getting so triggered right now. Well, we can't. We
Are
don't
you
know
a
the
Ma-
rules.
people are
Are you
like
a
such an
Man-
American conversation right now.
Are you a Manchester United fan because you were in London, or are you more like I don't know what the team down there is. What is the team down there?
I don't know anything about that. I've never watched a game in London. That's very
Oh,
sad.
gotcha.
I should have.
Oh, everybody's
But I-
asking for Violet ASMR. Do you
Somebody-
watch ASMR?
Wait, Manchester's not from Manchester. Get out of here.
It isn't?
No, I'm just
What?
teasing the chat. Addie was asking if you do ASMR or you listen to ASMR.
I've never done ASMR, but I would love to do ASMR. I watch ASMR every night.
Me too.
I can't sleep without it.
Brad thinks I'm a weirdo, but it's awesome.
No, dude. And the best fucking video
Brad, you can't do
on
that.
YouTube right now is Worry Removal by GB.
What worry?
Man, is that relaxing.
What does that mean?
A worry removal, it's like a fantasy role play.
can't.
She's a doctor
It's-
that
sorry,
removes
sorry,
all of
Violet.
your worries.
This is a display capture, so
Yeah,
any-
I said move it on that
I
display.
can't display it. It'll just show whatever on the screen. You can't move this.
All right. I wasn't going to move it. I was going to put Team Viewer over there
You can
on
do
a different
that.
screen.
Do
That's
you
what I
want
was
to?
trying. Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I was going to give you an
Okay,
yeah,
what
there
do
we
you
go.
want me to do?
yeah, put me in the right ear, put you in the left ear, put Joe in the center.
No, we're not.
When we're gonna give some Violet ASMR real quick. Oh, there we go. Brad's in the right ear. Am I in your right ear? Violet, are we in different ears now? And then you just slowly pan Joe. And we don't talk like this.
Change the category.
Change the category.
Violet
Is it supposed to pan for me too? Because no.
Oh, you're in Discord. It's not working.
Oh.
If you were plugged into Twitch right now, we're in different ears. Okay, we'll go back. We'll back to normal. All right. Well, chat just got a hard on for a quick second. That's okay.
BR said, "How do I ban the channel?" Yeah, no, she only hears she hears like the signal before it gets.
Yeah. Sorry about that. All right. Well.
Well, thank you for coming on with us today.
Thank you for having me.
I think we're so excited to do more with you, and it's always so much fun to work with you. And
Chat, what's a song that you would like to see the
Yeah,
Halocene
I
and
was
the
gonna say
Violet
that.
Orlandi get together?
what should we
and
do with her next? Because I was thinking when we do, because we hit our what's it called, like
The
threshold
goal.
for the for Nothing Else Matters. So we're gonna be doing that. And then
That was
I don't-
super fast. We should start asking for more likes.
I know. I looked at our previous videos and I was like, okay, well, it seems like we hit like around 20K on like a good video, like I said, one that performs really well. But then we just smashed it. So I was like, okay, let's go 50. Let's go.
Well, that one might take a little longer because when we get Lauren also involved, those ones take a little bit.
Well, that's what I
a
don't
lot of
know
work
if
for
we
me.
could. We tried to do
But,
three. We did 3 videos that
We
time.
could still
that
do
was really
something
hard.
with Violet, down the road. That's
Yeah.
just curious because we all collab with each other, and sometimes there's more than
Girls
less.
just wanna
But
have
I'm just curious
fun.
what you guys want to see with just Violet and just Halocene. Girls just want to have fun.
Two of us.
Just the two of us.
Everybody
Cage
wants-
diving in the shallow
Evanescence. I'm pretty sure between us and Violet, we've covered the entire catalog.
of
but-
Evanescence. Yeah. What about you, Violet? What's
See,
is there a song that
talking
you
about
haven't
more like not obscure songs, but talking about songs that I am sure it wouldn't do that well on YouTube. I would love to do a Bo Burnham song with you guys. All Eyes on Me. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. Brad actually started working on a cover of Welcome to
Welcome
the
to the
Internet.
internet.
Yes.
Welcome to the internet.
Oh, that's
Go
so
round.
good.
So is that your favorite comic?
comic? Oh,
Yeah, Bo Burnham.
comedian. I was thinking like comic, like you read.
No. Bo Burnham's amazing.
Love me some Bo Burnham, but I love Louis C.K. too.
Me too. Yeah.
Very funny
same.
dudes.
Those are like my 2 favorites.
Same.
Oh my God. People want Tattoo All About Us. I don't actually know that one.
I don't know. I think
they had
I only know
another
the
single.
one song.
They had another single. It was like, say all the things she said, and then there's another one that was pretty popular. It was
Skillet. Okay.
Skillet with Violet. Actually,
yeah, we
probably
actually
do really
have
well.
a Skillet song in the bank that we never put out.
Maybe we do a Skillet. Have you done Skillet before?
No, I haven't. That'd be a good one too.
Because we could
What did
change the key so
what
that
did we
like
cover? I
because
forgot.
Violet's got that low.
Low.
She could do probably handle the
Need
dude
the
parts,
low.
and then
It's-
if we change the key a little bit.
I wish you guys could
You
hear
both
some
sound pretty
because like when
badass.
I record the parts and send it to them, and then I send,
Oh,
I send it to Violet, and I'm like, I'm like, just make it sound good.
When she's trying to tell Violet what to do, it's so funny. It sounds terrible.
And then when I'm telling Lauren what to do, I'm like, rah, 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 rah.
That was, oh my God, for Enter Sandman, it was so funny to me because I didn't know I was going to hear Brad too. And I'm like, what the fuck is
Oh yeah. We just kind of like recorded together.
Oh yeah, sometimes
Monster.
I'll sing the part, and I'll be like, I've done that a couple times. I'll be like, have Violet maybe sing this.
Yeah, it's really funny because sometimes Brad, like I won't finish a song. I'll just like do most of it and like leave the end. And usually we do like the ad libs at the end or whatever. So he'll be working on it and he'll get to the end and he'll get excited. So he's like, do this ad lib, and he'll be like,
I try to sound like a girl singing ad libs.
like just like all that. It's fun. I like hearing the roughs, the demos.
Oh, you should totally release one of these roughs as an NFT
And it's very good.
because they're so good.
I have a question actually. So, of all the songs that you've done, because you've done a lot like acoustically by yourself. Are there any that come to mind that you haven't done with like a full band that you feel like would do pretty well? That maybe you're like, oh, well, let's do this maybe with because we can provide the band for you. Because you have so many good like solo acoustic ones, but I don't know. Does that float your boat at all to maybe do a version with a full band instead?
Hell yeah. Like I did so many amazing songs just acoustically, very shitty. Like even
It's
back
never shitty.
back in the day when I didn't even master my tracks before putting them out or mix them properly.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to redo Zombie just because it's my biggest video to this day. So for some fucking reason.
Did we ever do that?
Maybe I can.
Yeah, we just did.
Oh, I can't remember.
Like a few weeks ago, we did.
You did.
Yeah, we were just having this talk with Jonathan Young, actually, and he's like, honestly, I can't listen to any of my stuff before like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think that's just the
No.
nature of us all. You get used to your current status, and you're like, okay, I'm happy how things are now. And then a couple of years from now, will be better than you are now, of course. And it's hard to look back too far in the past because your art.
I
that's
don't know, but
unpretentious.
I think we reached this level that 2 years down the road from now, I don't think it would be that cringy to go back and listen because at least it looks professional and it sounds
Yeah.
professional. My friends keep asking me to do the video of like reacting to my very first videos. Like I can't do that.
Can we do that
love to
right
see
now?
that.
Is there a way that
Yeah,
we could
can
do
we
that
do
right
that?
now with you? Let's do it. Violet, let's do it. Okay, so go on your phone, Violet. You're gonna pull up your thing, and we'll play. And at the same time, we'll count down. We'll play ours for the
No.
chat so they can see.
No, we
And
can
then-
she can hear the audio.
She can hear it.
I have
Yeah.
we want
10% battery.
I want to see her
phone's gonna
face
die.
as she watches her face. What do you say, chat? Yes.
I don't know that I can even get to. What is your first video?
Don't know either.
Chat's loving the
You're
idea.
lying.
I don't.
We'll
I
find
know
it.
that I private. That I
Seven
made private
Devils,
the very
Florence
first one.
the Machine.
Is it the Florence the Machine video?
Oh, good. We got a hand close
Okay,
up.
Violet, pull this up
All
on your
right.
phone. Come on, Violet.
Wait, how can I make? Oh, so I guess I got to put it over Joe.
Just put it right in the
I
center.
don't-
Just put it right in the center. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right. Let me edit this really quick.
And then
So it'll be a little delayed for you, like the playback, but the song should at least be on time.
so are you watching the stream right now,
Oops.
Violet? So if you just this reaction, if you want to unplug your headphones and plug it into your phone, then you could see and hear the video as it goes. And we won't ask you any questions during your react. I want to see a genuine react.
Oh, I can't plug my headphones into my phone because it's the
No,
fucking iPhone.
She can
Oh, gotcha.
She can hear it.
You can hear it?
It's going to be slightly off the video, but
it's like 20 seconds off. You'll be.
so you can see it on. You can see the video on your phone at least.
I can't.
Okay.
All right. Feel free to
Look,
walk us through what's
Everyone,
going on.
This is 2012.
Make
just
that
as a
make that bigger in the center, Addie.
Okay.
And then we can just like scoot over a bit. I'll scoot over here, and you can.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I think I was like 15 years old.
Little Violet.
Holy water.
Wait, that's
Wait,
so
that's actually good. What the fuck?
Wait, stop
It's
it.
fantastic.
Thousand armies.
Does she have braces? Do you have braces?
Couldn't kill me
Yeah.
all. I don't
So-
want your money. I don't want your crown.
This is unfair.
See, I had to
This is way better than any of our first videos.
your kingdom down.
This is better than our current
This is
videos.
so good.
Holy
Man, this-
water. Cannot help you now.
Oh god.
See, I
So you
had
walk
to
me through.
burn.
What is so cringy for you right now? You just don't like singing little Violet because your singing sounds good and your guitar playing's good. What's wrong?
Are you kidding me? Oh, this hurts so much.
It does not. You're faking. This is incredible.
Man.
Ooh, she's staring down the camera
Damn,
now.
son, that is like day one.
Oh my god.
Is this an original Violet?
No, this is a cover of
Oh,
Florence
Florence
the
Machine.
yeah.
I've never heard this song before.
I haven't either.
I'll be dead before the day is done. 7 devils all around you.
It's so good though.
7 devils.
Man,
The chat agrees.
I would never have
I-
believed that this is a young girl in Brazil. Your accents, you sound totally American right here. English.
I remember filming this shit and I thought, man, I'm so good. this is gonna go so viral.
You
Yeah.
are
It's gonna
though.
go viral.
She's not even looking. That's so good. I couldn't do that at 15.
I can't do that now.
And your hair is so pretty. So is your hair naturally Like a dark brown then?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's my natural hair right there.
Really struggling.
Can't breathe.
I was so your timbre is a little different. Is this what Florence Machine kind of sounds like, or is this just young Violet?
Oh, no.
How it sounds a little different.
No.
You're 15
Florence
right here.
Machine has like the most powerful voice
really?
ever.
Well, this is very pretty. You're 15 years old right here.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a record label executive
sign
and
the
I came
fuck
across
out
this,
of this woman.
Yeah, if this was just a video to be like to show like someone can sing and perform and like I'm like, yeah, she can. You know,
Yeah.
like it's not embarrassing.
there are no
at all.
tricks. There's nothing. It's just.
But
raw.
everyone's their own worst critic, for sure. But
I
this
don't
is
know, man.
totally
I
fine.
just keep saying Audra, and she turned 18, like, I don't know, yesterday. I'm like, she's
I
so
know.
good.
No, don't.
Audra is so good. And I'm like, when I was 18, 16, 17, whatever, nah.
Yeah.
Apples and oranges, you don't even compare. That's not different people, different singing, different voices.
Yeah, I guess
How do you
maybe it
think-
factors in. I don't know the original song, but like I feel like what you're going for right here, you're
Yeah.
nailing it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like, oh, I see what you're trying to do, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm no.
I'm listening to this song again because a couple of days ago, Brad asked me to send a couple of songs that would describe my sound and the stuff that I want to do. I sent him this song, the original song,
Oh, yeah.
with the Meg Myers, and I'm like, I still love this song.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It really is. And you're like really good at guitar too.
Yeah, and you have beautiful art on the wall. Did you do that yourself?
That was my aunt. She's a painter.
Really?
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. You're fucking hilarious, actually.
Oh,
your
yeah.
Q&As and your vlogs and your you have such a good like timing and sense of humor. Now, I don't know if this is like by accident and it's serendipitous because you're not actually natively English is your second language, right?
Correct.
Are you purposefully funny and have amazing immaculate timing with
It's
comedy,
true. It's
or
100%
is
true.
it just a byproduct of being ESL?
ESL?
Oh, sorry, English is a second language. In our schools, they call it ESL up here. Yeah. No.
I mean, how are those two things related? I don't get it. Because
no-
I don't speak English, I'm funny?
Yeah, I don't know why you think
no,
that
no, no,
either.
no. Well, no, your timing. Well, it could be accidentally funny, like your timing. That's possible.
But
There
I
are
don't
people
think
that are
she'd know
accidentally
that
funny.
if that were the case. But I don't think it is. She's just literally funny.
No, because if she's like actually going for it, she's like, "Oh, this is gonna be funny." I mean, she's a fan of Louis C.K. and Bo Burnham. I think it's
She's got
perfect.
good taste.
I think you're purposefully funny. I think you're pretty much talented at whatever you do, right? That's what it sounds like. Are you one of those people?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so. I don't know.
Say your Kim
Like your-
Kardashian voice. So
You're showering me with good words, and I don't know, man. I just try to make everything as sexual as possible. I think that's funny.
that's a
because
good
I'm
fucking
like-
answer
I
right there,
agree.
boys.
Yeah.
Funny again. Keeps it coming.
All right. Yeah. This
Brad
is
is like the best cheerleader ever.
he is.
Thank you.
For
Like everything you do is amazing.
Oh no, I'll tell you what I don't like when I don't hear it, or when I don't like it.
good one.
You've never said anything like that to me. Like,
Well,
no,
that's-
this doesn't sound that good.
It's because there's nothing to
Well,
say.
how often do we get on and chat about stuff like this? Careful what you wish for, honey.
No, you know what? I think I do remember this one time that you made very clear that I didn't do something
Oh,
that
shit.
well, and I do agree 1,000%.
I don't remember.
When we covered Linkin Park, I don't remember which song. I think One Step Closer. No, I don't remember which one. On my channel,
Yeah.
I tried
Oh, yeah, it was one step closer.
my damn best to do the part. Shut up!
Oh, me too.
And when you sent it back, it was just Brad singing. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That
Don't-
sounds way better
don't
than
feel
me.
bad. He did the same thing to me. I was like, this sounds so good. You have to keep it. And he's like, no. we're
No.
not doing-
See, you guys got it all wrong. The only thing that I could do remotely, even on like, not even saying well, but like the few parts that I can put myself in are like screamy parts. So I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna slide in right here to the. I was going through kind of a megalomaniacal kind of phase because we did Faint on our channel, and people were like, I've never got compliments ever.
Oh, people call Brad Chester Jesus.
Ever. So anytime we do Linkin Park, I'm like, oh God, please let it work again. And thank God every time we do Linkin Park, for some reason, Linkin Park fans are okay with me doing like the screamy stuff. So I'm just like vetoing, and I'm like, sorry guys, you guys get compliments every day of your life. I'm just gonna sneak in here and try the Chester part. So that's all that's about.
It's true.
Bro, but you're so good at recreating his style.
Yeah.
You are.
And Linkin Park is one of those dangerous bands to cover because
so
Chester
dangerous.
is just so loved.
Yes.
People get very upset when you don't get it right.
Yeah.
When you get it right.
What would
Yeah.
you say? Like name 5 band. Like I think bands that come to mind are like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Linkin Park. You know, Don't You
Metallica.
Dare, fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't really get
Don't
that
you
with Metallica. They seem to really like you guys doing the Metallica. To be honest with you.
No, I know, but I'm saying in general, people are like,
Oh,
you can't do Enter Sandman.
You
Oh,
can't
Queen.
touch perfection.
Don't touch
you
the
can't
Black
touch
Album.
perfection.
How dare
You guys should
No.
do a Nickelback cover, you and Addie. I'm serious.
Why?
Somebody in the chat just said it, and I think it would actually sound really good.
I would do it. I think Nickelback is great.
I think Nickelback gets a
I
bunch
mean,
of
if we're
hate.
gonna do Nickelback, we have to get Cole to play guitar because he's
Yes.
the biggest
No,
fucking
no.
And
Nickelback
he's
synth I've
Canadian.
ever seen.
No, we get everybody involved but Cole. Like, we bring in every possible artist we can think of, and
That's
we're
the
like,
highest form of bullying.
sorry, dude, we forgot.
I need to order you a shirt for you to wear in one of your videos, Violet, that says Cole Rowland can't play Wonderwall. He can't play
Oh
it.
my God.
Please just keep saying it. It's like the world's best guitar player that I personally know, and he just can't do it. It's sad. So whatever. But yeah,
I love this new form of interaction. It's just bullying.
yes.
That's
yeah.
how you know you've made true
Well,
friends.
I'm not bullying him. Like I've sent him tutorials. I sent him like he just can't do it. It's just facts. I'm a fact speaking person. He just can't do it. It's really sad.
I'm a fact-speaking person. That's how you know someone is honest.
Yeah. I actually think if you guys did a Nickelback song, I know people are like, no. I think it would be badass. I really
And
do.
I love Nickelback. I don't fucking care.
Me too.
So many good songs.
Yeah, they're very talented.
And they are Canadian band. So, well, so is
They're
Lauren.
Canadian.
So I think if you're doing a Nickelback song, we're gonna have to get Lauren involved with that one.
They're Canadian? Oh, yeah, they are. I forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a bunch of songs to continue playing, but thank you for coming on with us, Violet.
Yeah. Thank you.
and-
How about a round of applause for the Orlandi herself?
For having me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, Violet Orlandi.
all right. See you, dude.
Thank you for coming on. We'll talk to you
Thank you
later.
for having me. Bye.
No problem. Do you want us to give you a last shout out for any new projects coming up?
Yeah.
You're disturbed. You want us to drop some links? What do you want us to do, real quick? We'll spam some
Yeah, what's-
some recent thing you've done.
Yeah.
So that way they can go show you support before you get out of here.
Her first video. Let's link it. Here we go. I'm joking.
What would you like us to have everybody, all 1,600 people, go check out right now?
I mean, go watch the tattoo cover if it's doing so well.
Perfect. We'll drop that
Everyone
in there.
fucking likes that.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining us. Can't wait to see what else you come up with and hopefully collab with you again. So thank you, Violet. Chat.